Hey y'all, today we're going to be doing a bonus for June 2022 for Aquarius, the person that's on your mind whenever you come across the video and read the title. I've already pre-shuffled the cards before I started to save time for y'all on the video length. The first spread is going to be the snapshot of your energy versus their energy just between each other. Then we're going to pull a spread for the most likely outcome, and then we're going to get advice cards. And since it's general, you can always swap the roles around if that'll make it fit better for your situation. All right, so for Aquarius, what is the general overall energy between you and this person? So you get the Five of Pentacles. Let's see what is the overall spread between y'all. There's 2 threes coming out off the top of the situation. So there is a mutual emotional connection here. And with the heart of the spread being the Strength card in the reverse, these 2 cards here, I always pay attention to the heart of the spread and the overall energy between you and them. So mainly, the first thing that's mainly being said here is for the snapshot, you feel left out and abandoned from this person. That's the way you perceive it, that this person makes you feel abandoned. They feel the same way, and it drains you. Like, you could literally even be physically drained from this situation, and it's because you're associating someone you love with the fact that you're abandoned by them, and then it's perpetuating a cycle, making you feel drained and heartbroken. The mutual energy between you and them is the Three of Wands in the upright, waiting on each other or waiting on the situation to result in what you desire it to be. Whatever you would like it to look like between you and them, that's what you're kind of in this waiting mode about. And they're waiting too. Not just, this is mutual, the Three of Wands, but here's the Two of Wands. So it's like they're waiting to make a decision about fixing, resolving, interacting, whatever. And both of y'all are waiting on this to end up in the results that you would like it to be. Waiting for your ships to come in. So as time goes by, if you do not come forward, it's like they think that they might. That's the way I'm getting it. I do feel like you will get communication from this person if you're not already in communication with them. And what's weird is on their side, they have the Eight of Wands. If it's not communicating with you since y'all feel abandoned and left out in the cold and all that good jazz, then it's that they have a whole lot going on in their life in general. This is like fast movement if you're busy at work, or if you have an online business and you get 50 emails in an hour and you got to respond within 3 days, or I'm just making up shit here, but you see what I'm saying? It's like they could have a whole lot going on in their life that's not related to you, and it's a whole lot to keep up with. And that could also contribute to this Strength reversed on their side as being drained, because they could be physically tired from whatever it is. But don't get it twisted. Regardless of how busy they are, regardless of anything else, the mutual is the Two of Cups as well, which is a mutual connection. So if you feel very deeply about this person, they feel the same about you. And sometimes you can look at it this way when I read the Two of Cups. Like, if you have a Two of Cups come up and it's like you just kind of like the person, well, in my opinion, when I read that card, that tells me they just kind of like you. It's kind of like whatever you feel for them, it's the same on their side. So you tell me if it's an intense emotional connection that you feel, they feel the same. If it's just like, I could go take it or leave it, they feel the same. That's what I'm trying to say. It is a mutual feeling. Whatever you have, that's how you know how they feel about you, okay? But you had to have some kind of history with them if this is your story, because the Judgment is in the reverse. This is like needing to make a decision about it, but being like, Two of Wands, Judgment reversed. I mean, they're very indecisive about the whole situation. And in the meantime, they've got a whole lot going on in their life in some kind of area, because I do not feel like this is messages back and forth between you and them. On your side, you have the Three of Swords, the Star card, the Ace of Wands reversed. So I feel like the Ace of Wands reversed is contributing to this same thing here with the Strength reversed. Like your fire is getting, where it's like blowing your fire out. Not just about the situation, but in life in general. It's like you're being even physically drained from it because, like I said, you feel abandoned and heartbroken. That's what the cards say. But you just have some kind of hope. It's like there's some kind of spark in there that you have some kind of outlook, like you just keep reaching for the idea that it's going to turn a certain way in the future, or it's going to turn out like you want it to in the future, but for whatever reason it's blocked for right now. Maybe you keep telling yourself that because you don't want to think about it being a final thing. You know, like forever final. I don't think it's forever final anyway because there's too many indecisive cards here and waiting. Indecision, waiting, emotion. So I don't feel like it's an end all, this is over forever thing. But this person could also be triggering like things from your childhood as well as you triggering things from theirs. And that's what's causing that feeling of abandonment. You know what I mean? So let's get a most likely outcome for Aquarius. What is the most likely outcome between Aquarius and this person? I feel like the person that you're dealing with has a whole lot of things going on in their life. So if they're sitting on their couch, eating Twinkies and not doing shit, I don't feel like that is this reading for you. But the overall here is the Magician in the reverse for the outcome spread. That can even speak to reverse manifesting. It doesn't have to be manipulation, but with the Five of Swords in the heart of the spread, I feel like there is some kind of a manipulation here, but I don't think it's coming from a really bad place, if that makes sense. Manipulation is not necessarily good, but I feel like it's not coming from a bad place. They have the Judgment in reverse again. That's wishy-washy to me. They have the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And this Nine of Pentacles reversed on their side is in the spot where the Eight of Wands was before. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person wasn't working 2 jobs trying to get their finances together, or trying to start some kind of business, or just doing something working on their finances. They feel like they're inadequate in that area in some way, or they just feel like they're not up to where they would like to be. I feel like they have a good little bit of ambition within them as far as that goes. And they're really putting a lot of their freaking energy towards that. The cards between y'all is the Ten of Swords reversed, Five of Swords, Hermit reversed. Both people are generally keeping themselves busy to avoid thinking about this situation, but don't get it twisted. There's a lot of emotion here. You have the Queen of Cups and they got the Ten of Cups. See, they feel like if they think of an emotional connection that could be their Ten of Cups situation, you would be the idea that pops into their mind. So, regardless of what's going on, regardless of whether you're with this person or not, that's the way they feel, like on an emotional level. Okay? I feel like you could be doing a whole lot of changing on a subconscious level. If you're not, I feel like it's telling you to consider doing that. Thinking, like, changing some of your beliefs that are subconscious with the Moon in the reverse, because I feel like it could be making you reverse manifest in some area of your life. And I know this is way off the topic of the person on your mind, but whenever it comes into my brain, I just say it, and I'm sorry. But I feel like the cards are saying, do you feel like there's an area of your life, whether it's with this person or anybody or anything, that you're reverse manifesting, that you know we're always manifesting, period. But what I'm saying is, do you feel like there's an area that you should be naturally manifesting a different result, but you're not, and you just feel like you keep hitting a brick wall? Well, maybe that's the thing where you need to do some reprogramming of your subconscious. Get you an affirmation tape and listen to it every night for a few months. The same one, might I add, over and over while you sleep. And it may be like really resistant at first for you to be able to do it, but over time it will eventually change some of those subconscious beliefs so that you're no longer reverse manifesting whatever it is, because we are literally way more powerful than anybody ever wanted us to know. You know what I'm saying? But with the Five of Swords in the heart of the spread, there is a sense of deception towards each other about how each other feels. So you're not telling them that you have the emotion as much as you do, and they're not telling you that when they think of their Ten of Cups situation that you pop in their mind. I feel like they're leaving this situation on the back burner, and it's iffy about what they're going to do about it, and they just haven't gotten there yet. They're keeping themselves busy and really focused with a lot of ambition towards getting their Nine of Pentacles in the upright instead of being reversed. I feel like you could communicate with this person. That could be one of the outcomes with the Knight of Swords. Or this can also be swift movement towards what? Reprogramming some of your subconscious beliefs by listening to affirmations around whatever you feel is the weakest. And if you really think about it and you write down on a journal or something like that, get up 30 minutes early for a month if you have to, and write every morning, just free flow writing, then you go back and you look over it, you'll figure out what points you need to make on a tape that you could listen to every night the whole time you're sleeping. And then when you wake up, just let it go and go about your day. And you'll be amazed at what will happen as far as manifesting. You will no longer reverse manifest your situations. I feel like it's telling you to do that. While this person is over here, meanwhile, worried about their financial situation, about their wallet, about whatever the hell they're doing with the Nine of Pentacles. Because they almost feel like they're not independent financially enough. It's almost like something that's bothering them as far as their self-concept. They look at themselves in a lower way until they get that fixed, you know. It's like they have a lot of ambition, though. That's a really good thing that they're willing to do that. Because if you work on your finances and you get that, water and earth are mirror energies. They mirror each other. So if you get the earth down, which is the finances, you will get the emotion part down. All right. Let's get 5 advice cards for Aquarius, and it could be around this situation or anything that wants to come out in general. The Hermit, the Fool, the Devil, the King of Swords reversed. That was all flipped together. And the Eight of Swords reversed. If you want to get out of your head, I feel like it is saying, whatever you are, I'm not saying you're obsessed with this person, but if there's any, like if this person's really living in your head rent-free, you're really thinking about them a lot, you got all this emotion and it's pulling you down and all that, take all that energy and channel it into being the Hermit. And take a new leap of faith as the Fool card and get you some affirmations. Work on reprogramming yourself on a subconscious level, because then the Magician card that was in the reverse, which can speak to reverse manifesting, will turn upright. Because once we reprogram our subconscious, our reality has no choice but to produce different results, because it's automatically happening. Even if you wanted some screwed up situation to happen, it wouldn't, because you would be getting what you truly deserve. You'd be getting a reflection of your subconscious. It will be showing that reflection on the screen of space. And I feel like if you do it with some passion and some vigor, and you really go after it and you jump all in and take a true leap of faith and have that devil fire energy, you channel that towards that inner work with the Hermit, I feel like that will get you out of your head and it will get your manifestations on the right path. All right, Aquarius, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.